Hello, YouTube. Sorry about that. I'm filming on a different camera. I'm back on my little LG Zone 3 camera, and I'm amazed at how different the angle is on the lens. I don't have to zoom near as much. There's no zoom applied on this, and it's pretty far away from me. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking back to the days that I had to have a selfie stick to be able to use this thing to put it far enough away that it wasn't like, you know. But this little camera actually does really well. I've missed using this. I took this thing on many camping expeditions. The only thing about the Zone 3 I really hated and still hate to this day is you can breathe on it and it'll start doing things on the screen. I mean, literally, that's not a figure of speech. Could breathe on this camera sometimes and it would start clicking on icons and things. It was really weird. The sensitivity of the touch screen is unfrickin' believable. It led to quite a few mishaps, so I had to discontinue use of it. Other than that, this was and still continues to be a pretty good phone. If it wasn't for that fact that it was always doing things I didn't want it to do like that. I have this Samsung J7, which is an alright phone, but the camera's a little crappier on it, the rear facing camera. Of course, have you ever used a cell phone that ever had a good camera on it? I mean, even the new ones don't even halfway equate to real photography. But anyway, I'm talking to y'all today to let y'all know, yeah, I've been a little absent on these videos. This whole COPPA thing has made me stop and reflect on things. None of my videos were ever done for children, but good Lord, have you seen how much trouble people are getting into just for videos that have nothing to do with kids? Any little thing in there. One guy said, put expletives in the description. Piece of hair or something hanging on me. Yeah. Animals, pets, you know how it is. Ugh. Anyway. And that's what they do is they put expletives in the description or the title so that it's expressly known that that video is not for kids. But God, the Minecraft Let's Players and there's quite a few other people that specifically catered themselves and their videos to younger audiences, and there's a lot of crap being flung around on YouTube right now. It's not a good day to be a creator. The only thing I ever did with all this is basically just product reviews. I might have one Let's Play in there. I don't know. God, it's been ages. I think I deleted it years ago. I talk about Minecraft from time to time, and but that's not in the interest of children. There's actually quite a few of us higher up in age, and playing Minecraft can be therapeutic after a long and difficult day. It's kind of like going out and working in your garden. It's not a game with real objectives, it's a sandbox type thing, and I'd say it is kind of like gardening. It just allows you to unwind. You're in a world that nobody else is in. It's your world to do whatever you want with. Kind of like gardening. It's your landscape. You can terraform it however you want, plant whatever you want. Or I guess the other way you could equate it, it's kind of like you get some bubble wrap and sometimes it's just fun to pop the bubble wrap. I know some people have a compulsion with it, but adults can enjoy these things just as much as kids. In fact, it does. I would say if you have somebody who has the very beginnings of dementia or an older person and you need to keep their mind sharp, use Minecraft for God's sake, man. Minecraft, you got to think to use the game. You really do, because you're building and you're constructing and you're trying to make things as realistic or however you want as possible in there. There's all sorts of ways you can do things, and it's only limited by your imagination. So I think that Minecraft could be an avenue to help people who suffer from mild dementia or just senility, to help them keep their mind sharp and keep it working. you know. And yes, I'm drinking my coffee. I'll be doing some more coffee reviews probably in the near future, but right now, my sense of smell over the last few weeks has been terrible. Got this weird, actually, it's been longer than that. I'm only just now getting it back. Wasn't the flu. There was this head cold thing that went straight to your chest, and then it got your sinuses and all of this up here. Last year, sometime in December, even coffee smells weird right now. I just, my sense of smell is all boogered up, and it's been that way. On the upside, I can't smell certain things, so when people come into a room and fart, it doesn't bother me. But those lower level smells, they're starting to come back. Just and it's weird. I've never had this happen to me before, and it's taken a long time. Doesn't seem to affect my sense of taste. I can still taste foods and such regularly, like I should normally. So there's not that weird dissociation between taste and smell. You lose your smell, you lose your taste, kind of, you know. That's all kind of still staying there. It's like I said, the sense of smell is coming back slowly. Anyway, that's enough about that. Got my office back. Um, there were some things that went on. I don't know that they're unsavory to talk about. But anyway, no sooner than I got my office back, became a storeroom. I'm taking care of that, getting that handled. Trying to get furniture in here and get things together how I want them. So you guys no doubt notice in the background, we're set up now. Got a friend coming in February. He's going to visit for a while. He's going to use this room. We still have the bed in here, but bed's going bye bye after that. We actually talked. There's a battered women's shelter in town. Excuse my. So like I said, I've got drainage, all kinds of weird things going on. Um, Talked to one of the women's shelters here in town. The mattress is immaculate and the bed's immaculate. You know, it was all in sleeves and stuff. So once he's gone, they said that they could probably use it. They go through furniture pretty often there because you know women come and women go. And when they go, usually the furniture that was in there to house them, that was for their hospitality, was is removed. I guess it's a health department thing. I don't know. And new furniture is put in the room, and it's made ready for the next person who needs it. They seem like nice people, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if they want the bed because I can't see just throwing it away. You know, there's nobody. There's a few people that want the thing, but they live so far away that getting it there logistically would be a pain in the ass. So after all this, it's gonna go. Actually, I'll turn you guys around over there. So if you hear any noise, headphone wearers beware. We're moving now. You can see it over there by the fireplace. This, like I said, the place became a storeroom as soon as I started adding furniture. But it's a full size bed, and it's like I said, it's in immaculate condition. It's always been inside of a sheath or a bag or a pad, you know, or all of the above. So nothing ever got on it. It's you can take that pad off. It shines like new. It looks like the day it was taken out of the plastic. So thank you, thank you, Teresa, for maintaining that covering on the mattress. I appreciate that immensely. You don't know that helps me right now trying to find new homes for this stuff. So um, anyway, that's off on another topic. This video is going to get rambly and long because I haven't done videos in a long, long time, and I got to get myself back together into this mode of doing things. I'm a little rough. It's like I said, without my office and without a private place to film, it just was very difficult. It was very difficult. People would walk in, phones would ring, which one might. It's on the do not call list now, but we'll see if that actually does any good. Of course, now the dog's spending a lot of time. The dog is having trouble with bladder control. It leaks. keeping the house clean has turned into an issue now. I'm basically getting down to being that little guy. You remember at the end of the Bullwinkle and Rocky show when the big parade goes by and the elephants and all the other things go by? There's that one little guy behind there with the push broom and the bucket. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Do I like it? Doesn't matter if I like it or not. It has to be done if we want to live clean. So that's a new development. And this is for you, Teresa. David went through with his back surgery. He's had the Vertiflex surgery. He's doing well. He's been out for about 3 days now. And his mobility is surprising. It's amazing how well he can move. Even on the first day when he got home, he can move around and do things better than when he walked in for that surgery. So Vertiflex is definitely a real option. For those of you that don't know what Vertiflex is, it used to be when your back got all messed up. The final surgery that they could do was to fuse your back. So you couldn't flex your back. You pretty much walked around like C-3PO, with your arms out here, and you kind of walked around. You couldn't bend over to pick things up. Your back was fused. So Vertiflex, what it does, they now have a synthetic rubber disc. They take the ruptured disc out. And it's a very non-invasive procedure. They take the ruptured disc out, but it's all done arthroscopically now, from what I can tell. And they put the new disc in around there, put it where that disc was. And it's made out of a biocompatible compound. And it restores your original flexibility in your back, in your vertebra. And it was amazing. I went over there like 2 days after he got back from surgery. He's making coffee and getting around the house as if, he'd never had back problems. So what I would say to all of you guys out there, and even I'm suffering from it, eventually you're going to suffer from chronic back pain at some point. Even I am, Exercise and stuff helps a little bit. The more you exercise it, the better it feels usually, unless you're doing something too extreme. But if you want to semi-permanently fix it, the longevity has yet to be proven on this, But it is definitely an option to consider. You're in one day and you're out that same day. And, they give you painkillers and antibiotics and they watch you, see how you do. It takes about 5 weeks to fully heal from it. And the people who have had it done back when it was in the trials are having zero problems with it. It is an awesome thing. It's almost like that knee replacement surgery that they started doing for arthritics. Believe me, at 49 now, I'm starting to feel things. Not all the time, but weather and things start really making a difference in your joints. Even if you're active, you start to feel that stuff. You will begin degenerating at about 49 to 50, and you'll start feeling little things. Probably a little sooner if you abused yourself in your youth, which I did a little bit, so I feel some things. But it's a great thing. You guys really ought to check it out. And beyond that, that's pretty much what's been going on this week. Christmas was pretty much a non-event. We had all kinds of crazy crap happening, and we didn't know where we would be or who we would be with or when we would be where. We had no visitors on Christmas. My mom came down around, I think it was 3rd. It was right after payday. No, it wasn't. It's around the 6th. I had to think about that. And we floated around town. She looked at the sights. We went down to the state park and a few other places. God, this room's getting hot. Whew, man. I got to go cut the thermostat down after this. But she came and went and dropped us off some interesting stuff. We got our Christmas and whatnot. I bought this beautiful tripod for a whole $23 that I'm filming on that whole time that we were there. Further proving you don't need anything elaborate to do a vlog. A vlog is simple. It's a talking head with a reasonable camera and a good stable tripod or a selfie stick. Why do you need anything more complex? Why would you want to see every pore on my face at 4K? I mean, I don't understand some of the ridiculous uh, pressures that drive the vlogging industry. A phone does the job damn good. If you have an old phone that can shoot at least 720p or higher, you're decent. I've vlogged on 480p, and I think this thing is actually filming at, might be filming at 480p. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care. I got some features on my face I'd rather people not see. I've had a pretty I've had a pretty wild ride at the beginning of my life, so I could tell you some stories. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Kappa, all that crap. Anyway, got to keep it on the up and up. As far as camping goes, not going to happen. Not for a little while. Um, the guy that owned the hill where we used to test all our gear and set up our new tents and test our other stuff, and where we would go for those little relief trips, just to go out there and get away from it all. He's going to start building his house up there pretty soon. They got tractors running here and there. They're redoing the roads up there, and he's pretty much told us all to get off the mountain because he's going to start building his retirement getaway up there for himself. So yeah, that's pretty much a done deal. I might start doing some camping at the state park, but I don't. Why would you go to a place to camp where you're around 1,000 other people that are camping? All you've basically done is you moved from one kind of neighborhood to another one. And I don't know. I don't know. My feelings on it are mixed. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I've always liked camping in remote or away from everybody locations. The whole freaking point is to get away from it all, to go and collect your sanity. To go and collect your sanity. So, who knows? And I just noticed this thing is not level. It wasn't level yesterday. Let me see if I can fix that just a little. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on, guys. You're about to shake. There. That drives me nuts. That drives me nuts when I see something like that. But anyway, today's pretty much been just taking care of the dog, trying to recuperate. I'm going to probably be on water duty tonight. Bad thing about metal pipes, especially in these older houses and as far north as we are, is it gets close to freezing. You better have your ass awake at night to watch the thermostat. I don't know what pipes in this house are wrapped and what pipes are not. Well, I know what pipes I've wrapped that I could reach. But the ones I couldn't reach are anybody's guess. I can't even get a camera up in there to see what the heck's going on in there. I might could take something like this phone or an FPV camera, affix it to the top of a small radio controlled car and send it up in there. And maybe look at if I got one that was a pan and tilt, I could look at the underside of this house and see what the hell's going on under there. I found some really scary things when I looked at the underside of the porch. I got a separate video coming out. It'll probably be the very next one. Why you should never, ever buy an old house that's been touched by a real estate flipper. I've got living proof all through this place, and that next video is coming. Because we really got kind of, I don't want to say butthurt. We got pretty close to being ass raped by the people selling this house, so it's very important, very important. And I'll get on that later. I'm not going to go down that tangent either. Anyway, I thought I would catch up with you guys and let you know what the hell was going on. And oh, the dog noise. We got a crazy lady out here with 4 chihuahuas that she likes to sick them on everybody's dogs that are behind fences. Yeah, she's been going around the block. I figure at some point there's going to be police interaction with her pretty soon because I'm going down there to let them know. I'm going to file a couple incident reports. What she doesn't know is I've got a camera pointing out this window, and I've been recording her doing this shit. And she's been doing it to the Choates who live across the street from me. That guy's running for mayor. And she's been sicking them little dogs on his dogs inside the fence. trying to. I think what she's trying to do, she's going to pull this shit until her dogs get hurt doing this shit, and she's going to try to blame one of us for the incident of her dogs getting hurt while she's walking them. She's looking for money. Is what she's doing. So we all have to watch our dogs. The other thing about these crazy people is you got to watch your dogs because if they don't like your dogs, they might do something to them, even though they're on your property in a fence. So, got to be on your guard. I don't see well, but my cameras see extremely well, and they're always recording. So, I hate that I have to go back to doing this. We had this psychotic weirdo that was on meth and cooked meth and used the shit that he sold. And it was a fun time in Kirbyville. It was a fun time in Kirbyville dealing with him. But the silver lining of it is I still have all my security cameras, all the hidden cameras. I still have them. Because that guy, he would do shit, but he would try to keep his nose clean about it. He was sneaky. And I had to record over a year and a half worth of video before I caught him finally and sent him off to jail. And I got a feeling this one's going to be the same way. This one's going to be the same way. There's quite a few of them around here. Quite a few. I don't know why. This seems to be like a hot spot for them. But that being said, this is a nice place to live regardless. The convenience and the niceness of where we live here far outweigh the troubles, There are some troubles. But it's nothing a 357 and a 12 gauge can't fix. So, don't mind living here. Anyway, thought I would get in touch with you guys. Thought I'd leave you a video. I've been out in the boonies for quite a long time, but there's been a lot that's been going on. So, y'all have a good day, and hopefully we get back to normal videos and we'll get past all this. So, take care, YouTube. And now I'm going to lean in because I don't have a remote shutter. And I'm going to say happy day, y'all.